Lennox and welcome back to my channel, and if you are new to my channel then hello, my name is Lennox and I'm a rhythmic gymnast. In this video I'll be showing you my stretching routine, and I'm on vacation right now so I'm just going to show you the basic everyday stuff that I do. If you want to follow along you can. In another video I'll be doing my strength and conditioning routine, and then in a different one my overstretching routine, so don't forget to subscribe because you don't want to miss those. So let's just get right into the video. So I just start off by sitting on my feet, and this just gets your arch warmed up and your feet going. And then I'll do a couple sets of one leg toe sits, and then I'll hold at the end. Here I am doing my hyperextension stretch, where you put one hand on your knee, then the other on your foot, and you pull your leg up. I prefer to do a flex foot because I feel that it stretches better, but you can also do a pointed foot. And during this exercise, you should feel it stretching behind the back of your legs. Next, I move into my feet stretch. Now that my legs are all warmed up, and I'll do a couple sets of point and flex. Then I'll move into my hamstring stretches. This one is with a flexed foot and your opposite hand under your foot, and a couple sets of up and down to work the back of your legs. And this also works your turnout muscles. And you just always try to bring it closer and closer to you the more it stretches. Then I'll do my leg hold stretches, again pointing and flexing to work your hamstrings, and the more you bring it closer to your face, the more it will stretch. And don't forget to do the other side so it's all evened out. Then I do my hip stretches. Here I am just holding a middle split to get my hips warmed up. I'll hold there for a while, and then I will hold in the frog stretch as well. And this is just getting us ready for another exercise that we will be doing later on. Then here I am doing a different stretch where I'm opening my hips again, and I'm going reverse in and out, a couple sets on each leg. Reverse middle split stretch, where you're on your back, your legs are opened to the floor, and then do some plie flex stretches where you're going in, going out with flexed feet, then point, working through your feet, and this should work your hamstrings as well as your hips still. Then my scissor opens, where you do scissors with your feet at the top, and then open down to the bottom as fast as you can, and try to come up fast with your legs as well, because this will work your inside muscles of your legs. And you always try to work to touching the floor, because that means your hips are stretched and opened. Moving into the back exercises, I start standing up with small waves front and back, and you always want to start off small because you don't want to move right into big bridges and big waves. You just want to start working through your spine and your back. Then I will do hip circles, where you are doing circles with your hips, again starting off small, then moving to bigger ones as you go. Then we will do kind of like hip circles, but more with our body and arms, where our arms are going around our legs, front, side, and back, each side reversed, and contracting to the front to stretch out our back and relax it. Now this one is a bigger amplitude of our hip circles and our torso circles, where our hands are going around our feet on the floor. We are going into a full bridge around each side, and you can do a little bit of a bridge stretch when you go to the back. Next, we'll do our full body waves, reversing each side as you go, moving through a full wave when you start, working through each vertebrae of your spine and going around front, side, and back. Now we'll do our side waves, moving through the arch of our back and stretching out the sides as well. Always remember that in the midst of doing all of those arches that you also need to contract your back as well, because you don't want it to be tight and sore, so just make sure to relax it every now and then. Now that our backs are worked out and stretched more, we can move into some bigger amplitude exercises. This one, just working through a bridge, everything you need to during that exercise. This exercise, we are just going front and back, making sure not to stick out our stomach and keep it strong as we come up, because that can lead to back pain in the future, so just stay tight and strong during this exercise. And again, just working through our back during a bridge, anything that you need to. We'll now move on to our elbows. We will be looking up. We'll lengthen our shoulder muscles, a nice exercise for that. Then we'll arch back, being careful not to put too much pressure on our spine. And then if you want to go even further, you can put your legs together and do a couple sets of jumping up to arch even more, and then carefully and slowly coming down. Now this is just going to relax our backs a little bit from all of the arching we've been doing and moving through our vertebrae in our spine, front and back. Once you've done those waves, you can hold arch there, grabbing your legs, even putting your feet together to arch even more. Then coming down slow, bring your legs forward, even together, contracting your back, and then coming down. Next is our lunge and split stretches. These will help us with our overture stretching that we will be doing in another video, so make sure to look forward to that. But we will hold a flexed front pike on our knee, stretching that hamstring, then moving forward, making sure our knee is not crossing our front foot, bending that back leg. I like to flex my foot because I feel it lengthens my calf muscles more. And then just holding there until that hip is stretched, making sure you are square. And then I like to turn out my front foot and hold down to the floor, and that will stretch our back hip as well. Then we'll come up from the floor, then just stretch and relax into our hip once again. And then we will lengthen our back leg, flexing up, not crossing our knee over our foot, and hold for 8 seconds, arms up, and that'll just really push down on our hips and get us ready for the splits. And in the split, I will just bend my front leg, that stretches more, then slowly going into a regular split, holding there as long as you need. Then we will just do the same thing on the other side, making sure that we are even. Helpful tip to check if you are in square is to bend your back leg, and if it is straight up, then you are in square, but if it is off to the side, then you are not, and you need to recheck it. So there you have it. That is my stretching routine. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and comment down below any videos you want to see from me in the future, because I will definitely be taking a look at those. And thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video. Love, Lennox. Mwah.